I hope you guys packed an umbrella because there's a storm a-brewing. Good afternoon, my fellow monks, and welcome back to another video with the Monkey Sensing Sensei. And today I got something special to show off for you guys. You can already tell in the thumbnail and the title of this video, I am bringing you an unboxing of Rush's Permanent Waves 40th Anniversary Edition. Now, before I get into the unboxing itself, I have to say that Permanent Waves is my personal favorite Rush album. This is the album that really got me into the band. This copy right here is the very first vinyl album I bought for myself all the way back in 2018. So to go full circle and buy my very first Super Deluxe edition of said album is just a crazy turn of fate. Now you may be asking yourself, if you already own this, then why buy this? Because of the extra music? Because of the book? All the extra goodies you get? Or is it because I love big gray boxes and I really wanted to open something up for the channel? That and all of the above, my friends. Look at the hype sticker. Let me zoom in on that. I mean, look at the long list of stuff. Like, all the content. Just incredible. And you want to know how much I paid for this? $120. This set normally goes for $170. So I got this for about 50 bucks off, give or take, on Amazon. Just in case you couldn't read the hype sticker, I'm going to name off some of the stuff that this comes with. So you get the original album, the classic Permanent Waves. Now this has CD and vinyl, which is amazing. So you get original album on CD, the original track listing, most Rush fans know it. You get CD disc 2, which is the Permanent Waves World Tour 1980, which was previously unreleased. This came out in 2020, the 40th anniversary of Permanent Waves, which was Rush's first album of the 80s. And for those who are uninitiated, this is pretty much Rush's first album to drop a lot of the more progressive elements and go towards a more mainstream-ish kind of sound. The songs are shorter. They're still complex melodies. They're still playing a few longer tracks, but they're really cutting it down to just earwormy type of tracks. And this is really where all that started. But I have seen this unboxed. I have seen it opened. FYI. I mean, it's been out for 3 years, so why wouldn't I? But I feel like this box set doesn't get the same love as the Moving Pictures box set for obvious reasons, or the Signals box set. I haven't seen as many people unbox this one as I have the other two, and some of the other box sets. And the 2112 box set, and A Farewell to Kings and Hemispheres, I've seen hardly anyone unbox those. So if I get a hold of those Super Deluxe box sets, look out for that in the future. Finally, before I get the unboxing, and I take up all of your time, we have a 40-page hardcover book with unreleased illustrations, photos, liner notes, and then you get a 1980 World Tour program, the Words and Pictures Volume 2, which again, the Volume 1, I know that comes with the Hemisphere Super Deluxe, so I'm really hoping to find that one for less than like $500, because that one is hard to find, and this will be part 2, so I would like to get part 1 of the Words and Pictures, so I have both volumes, US and the UK one, which is pretty nice. Double-sided poster, which when it comes to box sets like this, I probably won't hang up the poster just because it's a pain in the neck to get them up on the wall and put a tacks on them or tape them. I spent good money on this. I don't really want to ruin it. I'll probably look at the poster once in a while when I open the box up and whatever, but that's going to be it. 3 replica band backstage laminates, which I like these because they really showcase the band in that era. And because it's not exclusive to Rush Backstage, you get 3 handwritten lyrics by Neil Peart. 3 sheets. I don't know why there aren't 6. Maybe Neil didn't handwrite those, or those got lost in time. I mean, obviously they handwrite those. Back in the 80s and 70s, you had to handwrite everything. You really couldn't type it up. So, forget what I just said there. But, where are the other 3? Are they just gone? Do they disappear? Who knows? About the handwritten lyrics is for the Moving Pictures box set and Signals box set. Those handwritten lyrics are exclusive to that. That's Rush's official page of where you can buy the box sets. Those became exclusive. But for this one release, everyone got the handwritten lyrics, which is a good touch. So, before my hands get too sweaty and I get it all over the plastic, I'm going to try to open this up without busting the plastic, because I want to keep the hype sticker intact. I want to keep the plastic intact, just like my Linkin Park box set. When I unbox that, that still has the plastic on it. So I'm going to try to use my thin nails and open this up real quick. And actually, we're succeeding. Oh yeah, let me show you too real quick. I love how this is presented. The Signals box set and Moving Pictures box set, those are more of an open box policy. Like you open those up, those actually open up from the top. This opens from the side. So it's gonna be interesting when I line these up together, how that's gonna work. Because that box set is gonna be huge. Moving Pictures is huge because of all the stuff you get. And it's crazy expensive too. But again, look out for that Amazon Prime deal. Yeah, and if you guys don't know, if you guys haven't seen my channel before, if you're new, welcome, by the way. Thank you for checking me out when you could be looking at other unboxings. I appreciate you stopping and checking out my unboxing. And yes, I'm going to smell it too. That actually has a nice new plasticky smell. And if you find out that I died in 5 years because of nose poisoning, you'll know why. This will be a cautionary tale for all you youngins who want to sniff box sets but you don't know where they came from. Well, it came from Czech Republic. They should be clean, right? So what are we going to grab first? I don't even know. What should I grab first? 40th anniversary. Okay, so I think okay. Oh, yes. I'm going to put this down for a second. So this, I don't even want to touch it, man. My hands are kind of sweaty. This right here is basically the deluxe edition. So if you go on Amazon or anywhere online and you want just the cheaper deluxe edition, this is what you'll get. This little single sleeve thick box. So this has the album by itself with the original cover art inside. And you'll get the live Permanent Waves Tour 1980 in this. And of course, this version features the redone artwork by Hugh Sign, who redid all of the 40th anniversary. So everything from 2112 up to Signals currently, and Grace Under Pressure next year. Come on, guys. 2024, Grace Under Pressure. Let's do it. If not 2024, 2025. Grace Under Pressure, one of my favorite Rush albums as well. 40th anniversary. Let's get going on that. But yeah, he did this cover, and I love the reimagining. It's kind of a good metaphor for 2020, honestly, how much of a storm of a year that was. Especially with Neil Peart passing and then getting COVID shortly after. I love this album cover again. It's redone. I'll compare it with the original here. Original album cover. I mean, opening it up, it's backwards for some reason. But you get the original album, 2015. Mastered, beautiful. Love it. 180 gram. Comes in a nice polyline sleeve, as Rush always does with their reissues. Doesn't really wobble, nice 180 gram. Beautiful center label. This is the Permanent Waves Tour, 1980. Again, I love the whole motif of the waves. 1980 World Tour. See, what's on this? This is pretty much unreleased except for Passage to Bangkok, which was live in Manchester, and that's basically it. They take songs from Manchester, and they take songs from London. And they have one song from Missouri, which is kind of weird. But that's like the one outlaw. Everything else is from London and Manchester. So we have Beneath, Between, and Behind, By Turn the Snow Dog, and Xanadu on side 3. Now that's interesting because side 3 is technically side 1 of this, but side 3 is obviously the first album is side 1 and side 2. That's why, so for anyone that's confused, side 1 and side 2 is the actual album. So how they want you to listen to it, I'd imagine is listen to Permanent Waves first, put that away, and then put this on immediately after just to get the full effect of the album and the tour, I'd imagine, which makes sense because kind of how it was back in the 80s. You brought the album, you put it on the turntable, it blew your mind, and you went to go see him on tour. And side 4 is Spirit of Radio, Natural Science, Passage to Bangkok, and The Trees. Great side 4, I must say. Side 5 is Cygnus X1 Book 1 and Cygnus X1 Book 2, live in London. So those were probably from the same concert, same performance. So it's going to be awesome to hear both Cygnus X1 Book 1 and Book 2 in the same exact running order. The only way you can do that, studio version wise, is if you buy that 7-inch or 10-inch single that came out a few years ago where they put the two songs together. But to hear that live is going to be sick. And finally, side 6, we get Closer to the Heart, Jacob's Ladder, and Free Will. And Free Will is a hell of a closer, man. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm used to Working Man, but that, funny enough, Working Man's not on here. Look at the gatefold to this. Ah, great shot. Beautiful. Again, 180 gram vinyl, polyline paper sleeve. I'm going to take her out here. Permanent Waves Live 1980. So that's actually technically side 4, which is weird how they did that. But yeah, his side 3, a red wave, and then side 4 is a blue wave. Not to be confused with Blu-ray. Here's side 5, same deal, red, and then blue wave for side 6. So now we're going to move on to the Permanent Waves 40th Anniversary booklet. Look at the bike. It's a red bike. All right, like red barchetta, anyone? Some lyrics to Spirit of Radio. 40 years, but who's counting? I love this photo of the guys on here. They're just having fun, having a great time. Really shows the personality of the band. Some liner notes in here. Oh, don't want to spoil that just yet. Oh. Getty with the double neck bass. Oh, man. Playing Xanadu, one of my favorite Rush songs. That's going to sound so good on here, on the live material. Neil actually had shaved the mustache at this point. You barely even recognize the guy in some shots. It's crazy. Rest in peace to Professor. Man, great photo. Love it. And here he is. Lurks himself. Mr. Alex Lifeson, still rocking the kimono. Free Will, one of my favorite Rush songs. Getty's bass is amazing on that. Jacob's Ladder. One of the deep tracks on here. One of their last real epics. Clocking a little over 7 minutes. Oh, look at this photo. Amazing photo collage of them working in Les Studio. Crafting the album. Oh, Entre Nous. This song really hits, man. And here's a marquee for Rush Live. Where is this? Odeon. Oh, Rush at Hammersmith Odeon, which is funny enough because I believe in 1977 they played here. Because in the Farewell to Kings 40th box set, the live concert is from that show in Hammersmith Odeon. So it's kind of funny how they came back there again in 1980. Oh, another emotional song. Different strings. And I love seeing the different hands. Like, the shows, like, everyone's different. Everyone feels things differently. Natural Science, which just is interesting. Slopey, like, organisms in a pool. Actually kind of looks like little lemons. Or, if you want to go in the future, this looks like Clockwork Angels, kind of. Like, foreshadowing to when we get a 40th of that. I don't even want to think about that. I'll be like, what, 70 at that point? 60? We get a heartfelt memorial for Neil Peart. I love that photo of him smiling while he's playing the drums. The original album credits, this is basically the last page. So you get album credits, you get some photos, and you get CD 1 and you get CD 2. Now let's see what these CDs have in store for us. You know, funny, I've not held a CD. As many of you know, I'm a vinyl collector. I'm a vinyl collector through and through, so I've not held an actual CD in at least 5 or 6 years. CD 1 is just original album, remastered. Yeah, ooh. It's got a good CD smell when they come out. And it comes in this weird, like, slip case thing. I'm trying not to scratch it. And then CD 2 is just the concert. And that's it for the book. So now we got one more thing to show you guys. Here's the empty box. Kept the plastic on with the hype sticker. Nothing else in the box. So it comes in a sleeve, kind of like this. All stuff's falling around in there too, and it folds out. This is similar to what you get on the moving pictures and the Signals box set. Yeah, these are Backstage Pass, all access replicas. Cool stuff. Again, if you want to frame these in like a miniature frame, if they make frames this small, that'd be pretty cool. Again, the notebook, which is kind of superfluous. Next up are the 3, not the 6, but the 3 handwritten lyrics from Neil. So the songs that you get Spirit of Radio, Natural Science, great choice. I love how Neil separates each of the 3 movements of the song. Entre Nous. I'm glad they included this one because, again, this song has great lyrics. I have to actually look over these when I listen to the record and the live material. And it sucks because they didn't play that song live very often. They only played it live, I believe, on the Snakes and Arrows tour back in 2007. The Words in the Pictures, Volume 2. See, again, I gotta get that Hemispheres box set. This is the UK tour program. I love that. You get Star Guy, Alex with a double neck, photo of them in the car, which this is more reminiscent of Farewell to Kings era. where they kind of mix it all together. Again, Farewell to Kings era, Hemispheres era. Neil's got the mustache. Awesome photo of collage of Neil. There's Geddy, the double neck. Oh, love when he's the double necks. Here he is in front of synthesizers, which of course, this was the first album to really incorporate synths in a major way. You know, after this we get Vital Signs and Tom Sawyer. But then after that we get Signals and Grace Under Pressure and that whole era that a lot of Rush fans don't like. I personally love the 80s era of Rush, but not many Rush fans do, or they're not very outspoken about that era in a positive way. There's Alex. Again, love the photo of Neil. This is actually in the Hemispheres gatefold. Some more great photos. And we end with a photo of Geddy and the Starman. In the back is Neil Peart. I'm running out of room to put this stuff. I don't know where it's going to go. This is the replica tour program from 1980. And you notice that these were big back then. Like, they're huge. So here's the story of Permanent Waves. Awesome photo of Geddy here. Looks like the guy's in the studio, just kind of chatting it out. Great photo of Alex and a little bit of a description of what he used to play. Again, another great colored photo of the guys. Never seen that one before. Late, great Neil Peart. Love this photo here. Geddy with the synths. He's kind of just basking in the light. Alex with his guitars. And this looks like them during the Hemispheres era, perhaps. Tail end Hemispheres era. Still got the robes on. And this is a description of all the other albums. It has all the other albums that were up to this point. So you have the first one, Fly By Night, Crest of Steel, 2112, All the World is Stage, which I want to get that on vinyl someday. You got Chronicles, which was the first 3 albums in one package, which is an epic package. Which they need to reissue that again. I would love to own that. And not pay like $100 for it. Or get one that's like beat to hell. Farewell to Kings and then Hemispheres. And in the middle here, we have the new album, Permanent Waves. And on the back, we have a great shot of the band playing live. I don't know how I'm going to put all this stuff back together. This is just a mess and a half. Like, I'm not going to remember how this goes. Oh, and finally, the end of this, we get the double-sided poster. Which I might have to unfold this beast, and I don't know how I'm going to do that. But my favorite part of the album poster is this here. It's probably going to be hard to see, but look at this. Like, I love it. These guys in the studio, Alex is, like, just contemplating. Geddy's singing something, and Neil's just smiling away, playing his drums. All right, did I fold it? I think I folded it correctly. Woo! I folded the poster correctly. Wow! That's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed my unboxing of Rush's Permanent Waves 40th Anniversary Super Deluxe box set. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, a thumbs up, always helps the channel. Subscribe to the channel for some more swinging content. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload a new video to the channel. If you're watching this video, you already know what to do. Listen to Rush. For all my fellow monks out there, don't forget to keep meditating with vinyl.